Hi, welcome to Learn with Lana. Okay, today what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the A+ content that I created for the graphics the other day, and I'm going to add it to one of my books using KDP. Now, since I'm the self-publisher of my books and I use KDP to self-publish my books on Amazon, then Amazon gives me an extra advantage as the publisher to um, add more content to my books. So when someone comes to the page that my book is on, they can see the place where it says from the publisher section, and then they can see the added additional graphics, text, or modules that I add value to give people more opportunity to learn more about the book so that they would be hopefully super excited to buy the book. That's why we're doing this. We're adding value to our books. Now, this might seem a little clunky because I'm just going to do it like, um, I'm just going to do it. And I might have to backtrack or uptrack or any track some of the stuff that I'm doing because I'm just going to do it just like if I was you to, you know, send pay. I mean, to add to my books. So I'm not going to go in and do any pre-preparation. We're going to do this all straight from scratch. So the only thing I did prepare was I did prepare the graphics ahead of time, and that's in another video that you can see in the videos where how to create your content in Canva. Now you don't have to create your graphic content in Canva. I just did it in Canva because it's easier. Now you can create your content in any graphics program that you want to create content in. So let's get started. I'm going to share my screen and we're going to go to a new tab and we are going to start. Now the way we're going to start is we're going to go to Amazon. And when I click Amazon, it's going to bring up some choices here. So I'm going to pick the KDP Amazon.com bookshelf. Sometimes it'll ask you to log in. I've already logged in once today, so it already has me continually logged in. Now, here are the books that I have. And so the book I want to add the content to is going to be Jenna Teaches Maggie About Love. Okay, so I'm going to go here where it says View on Amazon, and I'm going to click US, which is a little tricky there. Okay, so it's going to load the book in another tab, and that way I can get some information that I'm going to need. It says Jenna Teaches Maggie About Love, activity book to teach kids about God's love. Okay, now then what we're going to do is we're going to add some content. And the content we're going to add is going to be for the publisher. And I believe it's going to arrive probably before the product details or after the product details. Now, I also see now where they give you an opportunity to upload a video. Now that may have always been there, but I'm just now seeing that. So help others learn more about your product by uploading a video. So I could upload a video right here of the book. Okay, now you can see that well, the children's Christian comics and graphic novels were in 247, so that's better than all these other big numbers. Okay, but the number we're actually looking for here in the product details is this ASIN number, and that's going to come in handy when we need it. So I'm going to go back to the Kindle Direct, and I'm going to go up to the tabs where it says Bookshelf, Reports, Community, and Marketing. Okay, so I'm going to go to Marketing. I'm going to click on Marketing. And we're going to see some marketing resources that Amazon gives us. Amazon gives us marketing resources for KDP Select. You can read all about that program. Amazon Ads, you can read all about that program. Author Central, you can read all about that program. And I also taught you how to, on another video, how to add your page to and update your page on Author Central. But down here we have a new A+ content section. With A+ content, you can add images, text, and comparison tables to your product detail page to engage readers and give more information as they consider buying your book. Now, here's how you can watch or read. I don't know that this is a watch. Yeah, actually, you can read more about how to get started with A+ content, the guidelines, and some examples. Now, on another video that I did about telling you about how to use A+ content and what A+ content is all about, I went through this on that video too. So you might want to look back at a couple of videos to catch up on some of the other things that I have shared about the A+ content. But what we're going to do at this point, we're going to choose, and I'm going to choose Amazon.com because that's where I have all my books, and we're going to click on Manage A+ content. Oh, but before I do that, you can run a price promotion. You can nominate your books. They got some Kindle deals and some Prime reading. Notice this nominate your books is a beta. So this is something that I want to do in a future video so we can see how that works too. But right now we're working on manage A+ content. So let's do that. Okay. The A+ content manager comes up and you can see that I already have one book that I have used A+ content on. And they also have a new feature here, it looks like, where they have shoppable A+ content. You can do a comparison table with one premium A+ content and a standard comparison chart with basic A+ content. These have been added to show the price, review rating, summary, and add to cart functionality. So there's some more here with some new features that you can also use with the A+ content. Now we can go to start creating A+ content. We can type the ASIN number here, which if we want to do that, we would go back here and we would just highlight and copy this number and we would place it in here. Okay. Or we could also just go to or start creating A+ content. So let's just click on that. Okay. So now the content name. The content name is going to be the name of the book. So I'm going to put Jenna Teaches Maggie About Love. Okay. That's going to be the content name. Okay. Then I am going to add a module. Okay. So down here is where we get to add the modules. Okay. So I'm going to do add module. Now you can see I can add a standard company logo, and they're going to give you all the dimensions that you need for that banner right there, for that logo. You can add a standard comparison chart. You can add 4-image text quadrant. You can add standard 4-image text, 4 images and text. You can add standard image and dark text overlay, a standard image header with text. There's all sorts of modules that you can add here, okay? You can add a standard product description text. You don't even have to add graphics, but it's best to add graphics. Okay, now there's a standard 3 images and text. That's a good one. You can add a standard single right image and text. Okay, or a left image and text. Okay. Now what I would like to do is I would like to add a standard I'm gonna just add a standard banner. And so this is where I decided that it might get a little tricky for what I do because I'm going to um, be be figuring out. I don't just see the actual standard banner. Here's standard image header with text, but I don't really need the text. Um, let's see. I really want to do, well, how about if I just do the standard header? Let's just try this. Standard image header with text. Let's just try it. Enter a headline text. Okay, so let's just see if we can do Jenna teaches Maggie about love. And we'll also add the activity book portion. So we'll do colon space and we'll add that. Okay. Now let's click to add an image. Okay, so we're going to select our image here. And so I'm going to go to my book builder for the kids books. I'm going to go to Jenna and I'm going to go Amazon graphics for, okay, so let's do this graphic, see if it works. Okay, so we don't have the right dimensions for this. We need it 970 by 600 pixels. So here's what we've got to do. We are going to go into Canva and we're going to make an adjustment because I think I may have made some of my graphics, which will go into this Kids A+ content graphics. I think I made some of my graphics from maybe some old dimensions. I'm not sure, but I know I had some dimensions at one time. So I'm going to keep it like it is, but I'm going to make a copy. Okay. I'm going to keep it up here where it says copy of kids books A+ content banner. Okay. And then I'm going to go into the where I can change the pixels. So let's see where I change the size. Resize, magic and resize. Okay, notice it said 970 by 600. So we see 970 by 600 here on the list. So let's customize that and resize that. Okay, we're going to resize this design. Okay, because that's the size we're going to need. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to move that up. We're going to go ahead and move this up. And we'll move this down a little bit over to the right. we'll make our book a little bigger now that we've got a bigger area. We'll move this over here to the middle. We can click all that and make that bigger and make that where it's something that we can share that's bigger. Now let's make this bigger too, because we want people to be able to read it. Okay. All right, so now let's move that over here. Okay, and then let's just go ahead and see if we want to make it. No, I think it's okay. All right, I think that's good. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to share and I'm going to download this one page. Should move myself out of the way. Let's see, page one, download. Okay, so it's going to download. Sometimes we have to go back in and make some adjustments. And so now I'm going to go back over here to Amazon and I'm going to X that out. Now what I want to do is go to my downloads section where I just downloaded that. And hold on a second. Maybe I didn't download it correctly. Let's go back and just made myself share. Okay, so we're going to download page one, front page. I guess I didn't hit the right download. Okay, and so now what we're going to do is we're going to say, I always do a lot of cheating here. I'm going to do Jenna teaches Maggie. So let's go back over here. Let's go to our downloads section. Okay, here it is. Okay. And we're going to do that. Okay. Now I wanted to rename the picture because I wanted to know what the name of it was after I did it. Okay, Jenna teaches Maggie. There's our picture. Now let's see if we got see now we got the right size. We got 970. Here's how it looks, and it looks great. So I'm gonna hit add. Describe image for customers for the screen reader. Okay, so we're just gonna do the same thing. Jenna teaches Maggie about, okay. And looks like you could use image keywords here, but for the sake of just doing the video here, I'm gonna just use that and we can research doing more. Okay, so now see we have Jenna teaches Maggie about love. Now we got our great graphic right here. Okay, and so we could do a headline and text, and I don't know if that's necessary. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if that's not necessary, and I'm not gonna add that right now. I'm gonna add another module because on the next module I want to add 3 images, and they have the standard 4 images and text. Don't really want to add 4 images, and let's see. Here we got 3 images and text. Let's do that. And they're 300 by 300. We're all set on the 300 by 300. Okay, because we'll go back up here and let's take Jenna teaches Maggie about love again for a headline. And now let's go in, and I already know that I have made these images 300 by 300. So we'll go in to our, oh no, wait, we want to go to our book builder. We'll go to the kids' books. We'll go to, let's see. We're going to go to Jenna. Oops, Jenna. Okay, and we'll go to our folder that has the graphics for the books, and we already created some graphics. So we got the book 1, square 1. We can add that. Oh, and we need to put some keywords here. So we're gonna do love. Okay, so we just put a keyword there. I can always come back in and add more. I just want to get these added. So let's click and add another one. So we're gonna click and add this one. And we'll put in love again. And then we're going to add this one. And we'll add that one. And we'll put in love again. And I'm just putting that in for the sake of doing the video, getting things done quicker. Okay, so now we've got, hi, I'm Jenna. Hi, I'm Maggie. This is giving them information about how the book kind of looks like. And, and it's like, I think we should start a kindness jar. Well, when we do something kind for someone, we can put notes in the jar. And then Jenna also says, let's think of ways we can show God's love to other people. And then Maggie says, Jenna, let's do it. And so that kind of gives a little idea of how the inside of the book is going to look. We don't really need to enter a heading or text. Now, because I just want to add these 3 pictures and add this banner, I am going to say that I am done. So now what I'm going to do is I'm done, and I'm going to say next, apply the ASIN. Okay, so that's when I'm going to go over here to the book. I'm going to come down to where it says ASIN, and I'll get that. And I'll come back here and I'll put it in there. Okay, it fetched it. It got the right information that I need. And so now I'm going to do review and submit. Content validation failed. You must apply at least one ASIN before submitting the project. So, you must apply. I thought I did apply. Okay, so I guess I added it, but maybe I didn't apply it. Okay, so search for ASIN to apply to the content. Note search will be returned in the context of the product families. Okay, so um when we added it. Okay, there it is. Somehow I didn't, maybe it was slow and I didn't see it add the product name down here. Okay, so now I need to apply the content. Okay, see how we can do things, and it may not always be what we need. Oh, okay, now I'll remove that one because I already got the other one. Hopefully it'll just work because I did apply content. Apparently I didn't scroll down. That was my fault. Okay, so, but we do have apply content. It's eligible. I have yes. I met all that. I met that all those requirements. Now, next, what I need to do is do review and submit for approval. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like. Jenna teaches Maggie about love, activity book to teach kids about God's love. And then it's going to be teaches Maggie about love, and then it's going to show these three, and that looks great. I think that'll be excellent. Okay, so now what I want to do is to submit for approval. Okay, so it says you are submitting your content to Amazon for review and publication. It can take up to 7 business days for your content to be reviewed, and if approved, up to 24 hours for it to appear on the detail page after it is published. If your content is not approved, you will be notified of the reasons in the content. Okay, so they'll send you an email and tell you what you need to fix because you didn't do something correct. Now, I don't see any reason why I didn't do the right thing, but it's quite possible that, we always miss a little something in there. But it does take up to 7 business days for this content to show up. So I'm going to put submit for approval. And I don't know that it will take completely 7 days, but it says my content was successfully submitted for approval, and so we will just see how that goes. Okay, so what we're going to actually do is we're going to go back to marketing. Well, no, wait, we can go back to our A+ Content Manager, and we can see now how, oh, we've got approved and approved. Okay, let's click on the Treasures of Family, one that I do know that is already located, and this is the way that one works. I have a banner, and then I have 3 pages that are in the book, and then I've added some pages at the bottom. Okay, so I've added a comparison chart at the bottom. I used a comparison chart at the bottom to add some extra. So what I could do is I can go to Amazon and I can go up here to if you click on buy and the author, that'll take you to the authors page. And then you can scroll down through all the books for the authors, and we can click see all. And so what I wanted to do was just take you to the book that I do know that already has not only been approved, but shows the area of what has been approved for the book. And somehow I missed it. I don't know why I missed that book. Oh, here we go. Treasures of Family, a 30-day devotional. Okay, so when we click on Treasures of Family, a 30-day devotional, then you can see down here that it says from the publisher. Okay, and so from the publisher, you can see how I have this banner of Treasures of Family, and then I have 3 pictures of the book inside of the book. And then down here, I did a comparison chart, which gives you the opportunity to buy more books that are kind of in the family of my books. So you can see basically how from the publisher, how you have the banner, and how you have the three pages and the 3 graphics. Now you can expand on all that in the modules and add any kind of module that was there, and just as long as you meet the criteria for the sizing for the module pictures, then that works great. So I will have to wait to see about the one with Jenna. It'll take a few days. I don't think it always takes 10 days, but I mean 7 days, but it does take a few days. So Anyway, you'll see that it's going to probably show up down here um, from the publisher section, from the publisher section. So they will have to add that to that section. So when they do, then it'll be like my other book with the added features of from the publisher. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing my screen. So basically, that is exactly how you add content to using modules in your KDP for adding your A plus content to your book pages on Amazon. Now, if you want to like look at some of the other videos and learn more about how to create your graphics in Canva, you can, but you could also go like I did, go pick out the module you want, find the sizing you want, and flip back over to Canva, make your graphic, and use the right sizing, and then upload it to the module. You can do it many different ways, and you don't even have to use Canva. You can use any kind of graphics program that allows you to make a PNG or JPEG file that can be used for your graphics for the A plus content. So, and you can pick out different modules. I just picked out the ones that I wanted to do that I thought would be fast, just in order to get you acquainted with using the modules. But, and I didn't add any headlines or any extra body text, but you can add that too. So there's all kinds of things you can do. I just wanted to give you an example of what could be done so that you could see what's available. And then you can take your creativity and you can take it all to another level. You can take it and run with it and make it as beautiful that can sell your books and that will help the readers add add value to your book so the readers will find your books. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on another episode of Learn with Lana. Thank you very much. Enjoy.